Okay, welcome back, elective God family, to another video. So let's talk about chosen ones, or God's elect, are anomalies. Like, you're an anomaly on this earth. You're not the same on this earth. You're completely different. You stand out completely. What I'm saying is that you're an anomaly. Like, whenever people walk around in this world, there's always some label, right? Someone's always in a label. Someone may be rich, someone may be poor, someone may be a business owner, someone may be a stock investor, someone may be a runner, someone may be an athlete, someone may be this, someone may be that. You, on the other hand, none of these things really truly apply to you. Like, these are, like, it's different. It's like, you're just, people don't look at you as people don't look at you on a worldly scale, because people could tell already. Like, they may say, like, what do you do, or like, what do you do? But whenever they look at you, they know something's different. They're like, wait, who is this person? Like, something's a little different about this person. That's how, whenever people see you, that's what they say. But yeah, you're a walking anomaly on this earth. You're set apart on the world. You're like, the things in this world, like, they don't truly apply to you. And I'm not saying this in an arrogant, egotistical way, like, oh, like, nothing applies to me, like, you know, stuff like that. I'm saying that truly nothing in this world applies to you. You're not of this world. You're not even of the world. You don't fit in this world at all. You're set apart in this world. Even if you do anything that's in this world, maybe you might be in a sports team, maybe you might be in a certain business, maybe you might be serving a certain business, maybe you might be whatever you're doing that's in the world. Still, at the end of the day, like, you're different. You don't truly fit into these things. Like, you'll stand out anyway. And you probably thought about this too, and like, you've been like, how come I feel so different? Like, why do I feel so different from everybody? Why do I feel so different? Like, why do I, like, people, not only do people look at me differently, and like, they look at me like I'm somebody else, but why do I actually feel this way? So the reason this is for is because the person that wants you is God. You're his elect. You're the one that he chose. He put his spirit in. That's why you stand out completely. You stand out kind of like the celebrity in a way. You stand out kind of like this, kind of just like this anomaly. Like, you are an anomaly. Like, the things in this world don't really fit you in a way. Like, you could do anything in this world, and they don't truly fit who you are. And like, you may stress yourself out whenever you're younger too. Be like, I like doing these things, but how come I never, like, fit in truly? And you're not made to fit in at all. Like, you're not fitting in. Is not in you. It's not the thing that you do. The only one that you fit in with is the Most High. You only fit in with God. You're his chosen. You're his elect. So you may have done many different things, because I know that you're probably highly talented. You're highly intelligent. You get good at things really quick. You understand things really quick. You know what you're doing. You know exactly how to do certain things, and then it just is a difference about you. It's like, whenever people walk around in this world, right, they always have this label on them. They always have this certain label where they fit in the hierarchies of the world, or like where they fit in the labels of the world, or like what politics they like, what status they have in terms of like financial status, or businessly, or like athletically, what kind of status they have. And they have all these things. They have a bunch of these things, right? And like, people fit in. Whenever people see people of the world, like, they see like a business owner and be like, oh, that's a business owner. They see an athlete, they go, oh, that's an athlete. They see what's another one? They see as an investor, a stock investor, or a crypto investor. They go, oh, that's a crypto investor. They go, oh, he's that, she's that. They just see all these labels. And for you, even if you do any of these things, not only do they not even fit who you are, but like, people could, like, say you do all these things. Say you are a business owner, say you are a stock investor, say you are an athlete, and you do all these things, but you still don't really get truly looked as like, if you're an athlete, say you're a basketball player, say you're a soccer player, say you're this, and people will speak to you, right? And they'll be like, they could tell that you're let's do basketball, yeah. So they can tell you're a basketball player, so they're like, oh, he's a basketball player. But they look at you and they're like, they may label you as that, but not only do you not even like feel like you truly even fit in with this, you may like it, but people see it as different too. They know that something's like a little different. They're like, something's a little bit different about this person. Like, what's different about this person? Like, I can't tell. Like, most people fit in with these things easily, and they get molded into that. They get molded into that thing that they're doing, whether they're an athlete, whether they're a business owner, an investor, a fitness enthusiast, an influencer, you know, all these things that the world does, all these things. And then when you do it, it's kind of as if like, it's kind of like weird in a way. It's kind of as if like when you're chosen, when you're truly chosen, when you know that you're an elect of God, you're a chosen one of God. The things in this world like kind of don't even like matter to you. And like whenever you do these things, it's like you even know in the back of your head that like the thing that you are doing doesn't even really matter that much. You may not even like it that much. You may like to do it, but like you don't really feel it in your identity. And like you may have been walking around this whole world as in like, dang, like why can't I get like a true identity? Like I play basketball, or I'm an investor, I'm a business owner, I have a degree in this, I have a marketing degree, I have a business degree, I have a bachelor's degree in, you know, biology or whatever. I have all these things, and like you've done all these certain things and be like, oh, I'm into fitness or whatever, and then you've done all these things and be like, hold up, like why do I still not have like a true like identity in it? Like I still don't see it as, it's like I'm missing something, right? So the reason like you seem like this is because if you're truly chosen, like the one that wants you is God. He wants to pull you out of all these things. He's like, you need to do what I need you to do. You need to do what I need you to do. You're my child. You're my chosen. I've gifted you this. I've taken you out of the world. I've removed you out the world. Like the one that removed you out the world is God. It's Jesus Christ. It's God. He removed you out the world, and when he removed you out the world, that's why a lot of things don't even like really apply to you in a way. It's like no matter what you do, it's like you don't get like a true sense of self in these things. Like it's like you can't even like apply yourself in these things, like as in like make it your identity. It's like even if you try to make it your identity, it's like you can't. Like something's different. Like you're super unique. You're an anomaly. So an anomaly is something completely different. Like every chosen one's completely different, even from other ones that are elected. They're completely different. Like, and when I say nothing applies to you, like as if all I'm saying is that you don't fit into anything truly. You don't get molded into anything of this world truly. Like these things don't apply to you. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. Like nothing applies to you. But this is a good thing. You're a true anomaly. So you are freed by God. You are freed that He's just like, okay, you've been free from everything. But because of this, before you know who you are, before you know that you're His elect, you're His chosen, you're the one that He's purposed. You may have suffered in your life a lot just because you've kind of had like an identity crisis all the time. Be like, how come I do all these things and I still don't like it? Just I don't feel it. I just don't feel it. I don't really feel inspired by it, or like I still feel like it's weird. Like I feel like I'm missing something. And like you do all these things and it's like, how come all these people do it so easily? They say, you know, I'm a business owner, I'm a stock investor, I'm an athlete, I'm a this, I'm a that. They say it so easily, they connect to it easily. And then you do it, chosen one, and then you're like, oh, something is just different. Like, what is different? Like, you probably couldn't wrap your head around it. It's like, why is this so different? But yeah, I come to tell you though that the reason you feel like that is because you're His elect. Like I say, you're His chosen. You've been set apart by the world. God is really taking you out of all people and said, boop, I'm taking you out the world. I'm purposing you for my will. Like what my will is, I'm taking you out of it. And He's like, everything that you do, He's like, I made you to do greater. I made you to do something else. I haven't made you to do these things. He's like, basically, any chosen one does not serve the world. You serve humanity, but you don't serve the world in a way. You serve God. You're made to serve God. That's why you've never really you've always been kind of this anomaly in a way. Like you've always been kind of different. You've always felt different. You never truly fit in, not only with people, but you never truly fit in with anyone. But yeah, that only comes from God. He's taking you out the world. And when He's taking you out the world, it means He's legitimately taking you out of the world. You're not of this world at all. You're in the world, but you're not truly of the world. Like even when you do things of the world, you don't get molded into these things. This is why I say you stand out, you're set apart, because no matter what you do, like most people fit in and everything. Like say there's a group of a bunch of people, there's a business group, right? And everyone fits in and gets molded into it easily. And then you come in and it's like you can't. It's like you can't really truly like fit in and get ingrained into these things. But yeah, so yeah, you may have before you find out who you are, you may have done this and be like, how come I feel so different? How come people fit in so easily? How come people do these things so easily? How come they fit in like it's nothing? How come I always feel set apart? How come I always feel like I'm different? How come I always feel this? How come I always feel that? But yeah, it's because what God has for you. Everything that the world does, you're not made to be You could do these things, but that's not your whole purpose. So these feelings that you have is kind of used by God to tell you that you're not supposed to be doing these things. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be doing something else. You're supposed to be doing the will he has for your life. So that's the only difference between his chosen and people of the world. His chosen, you have to fulfill that purpose. You got to do that purpose. You got to do that purpose that he has for you. It's like you're not gonna, anywhere you go, you're not gonna truly enjoy. You're not gonna truly fit in. It's not gonna be fulfilling. It's not gonna work out correctly as you like. You're supposed to do his bidding. You're supposed to do his will on your life. So that's why it's been kind of like hard. You may have been like, man, why do I feel like so weird? It's like you're a true anomaly. That's how God made you. You're a total anomaly in this world. And you may even had people tell you like, oh, you're something different. Like, what are you? You're something else. Like, there's something different about you. Like, they can't put their mind on it, but they're like, there's something different. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's something different. But yeah, you're a true anomaly on this world. You don't fit in. You're set apart. Nothing in this world really connects with you truly. Nothing of this world is in, like, this whole world connects with you truly. And you probably notice that if you're chosen, once you read about Jesus Christ, once you focus on God, you find the actual thing that fits in with you, because that's how it's supposed to be. You fit in with God. You're like, oh, okay, this is like what I do. This is who I fit in with. This is where I fit in and everything. So, but yeah, if this video helped you guys, don't forget, if you especially if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, because I make videos every day or almost every day usually. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to comment anything below. All right, God bless you guys, and I hope this video helped.